Thank you, Matt. Today, votes are being counted for the May special election. You still have until 8 o'clock tonight to turn in your ballot at a local ballot drop box. Depending on which county you live in, there are multiple measures on the ballot. Jackson County voters are deciding whether to extend a property tax for the Rogue Valley Transportation District, or RVTD. Voters could approve keeping 13 cents of tax per $1,000 of assessed property value for 5 years beginning July 1st. The funds would support RVTD general operations. That tax rate is the same as an existing levy. It would generate approximately $2.5 million annually for RVTD. Jackson and Josephine County voters also share a ballot measure today. Ballot Measure 1799 would allow the Three Rivers School District to issue bonds to improve student safety, programs, and school facilities. If passed, the measure allows the district to issue $81 million worth of bonds and receive nearly $5 million from a state matching grant. If approved, the bond will be payable from property taxes, costing homeowners 46 cents per $1,000 of assessed value.
Josephine County voters also have two other ballot measures to consider. Measure 1797 for Grants Pass would allow a 3-year city police and fire local option tax. The item asks city voters to renew a levy for $1.79 per $1,000 of assessed property value to fund city police and fire. The measure would renew a levy to continue police and fire response services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for 3 years, starting July 1st of 2021. The levy comprises 22% of current public safety funding. Another measure in Josephine County is Measure 1798. It involves a proposed new independent rural fire protection district. It asks voters to form the district along with a permanent levy with a limit of $1 for $174 per $1,000 of assessed property value, also beginning July 1st. The district boundary would include the areas of Josephine County that aren't already covered by established fire districts. The levy would increase and raise an estimated $6.4 million.
In Klamath County, voters are deciding on a transient room tax. Measure 18120 asks voters whether to increase the county's transient room tax to 11%. The existing hotel-motel tax is 8% for those staying in motels, hotels, RV parks, certain campgrounds, and vacation homes. 70% of the additional revenue generated from this measure would support tourism. The remaining 30% would go to county services.
Those in Lake County are voting in a measure about government boundaries. Measure 1935 would require Lake County Board of Commissioners meetings to promote the interests of Lake County in any negotiations regarding the relocation of the Idaho state border. The measure requires county commission meetings to address the topic every January, May, and September. A failure to follow the provision would be a Class D civil violation.
Again, you have until 8 o'clock tonight to drop off your ballot in a ballot drop box.
Be sure to join us tonight on Newswatch 12 at 11 for an update on a count on each of those measures tonight.